before disclosure stuff, you'll find out that many of the people have this perception of how humanity is, how humanity has this lacking, how this humanity has this type of nature, how humanity has this type of behavior. And I'm here to initially I had it, I wouldn't have no problems, no questions, no quarrels. But as I get older, I start to ask myself this question. When you say, for example, the government fears most people couldn't comprehend it, when you're talking about disclosure, and that disclosure could shatter society itself. Let me tell you, if I had this statement 30 years ago, not if, I had it about 30 years ago, it made sense to me, because there was always this fear that people might not know what to do. It made sense. 20 years ago, same. Sat down, thought about it. It made complete sense to me why disclosure might not be the best for everybody. 10 years ago, same. Because what would happen is that I would look at it and say, it's true, society, people will not take it the right way. And from what I've seen from experience, there might be a bit of problems. Until last week, it dawned on me. And it dawned on me in a way that I don't even know how this understanding came to my head. But this is what I want to say. When you say, so the government fears most people couldn't comprehend it, and that disclosure could shatter society itself. Step one, when you say comprehend it, what is it that we are not going to be able to comprehend? An alien walks to me, says hello, and says, I'll come and see you tomorrow. I'm with my friends. There's nothing to comprehend. Maybe there would be fear. But the comprehension only lasts a few 5 to 10 minutes. After that, it's a being that came to greet me. It's a being that came to greet us. If we see an alien today, it's not about comprehension. Comprehension would end after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, what happens is we understand that we are not alone in the universe. It's not like as if comprehension ends up like I didn't comprehend it today, so I stop not comprehending it tomorrow, and then the day after that I'm still not comprehending. That's not how comprehension works. It's not. You see it once, you get it. Now you say, no, but there are people who won't believe it. But it's sitting next to you. Stroking your legs, telling you, yeah, what's up, baby? I'm like, what's there to comprehend after that? We're making fun and jokes with the aliens, telling us how we are hairy and they are smooth. There's nothing to... It's strange, but what happens? Comprehension ends after 10 minutes. You know that I woke up on Tuesday and I realized we are not alone on the universe. No, that's not how it... You will get to know immediately. You see an alien, case closed. So comprehension, I don't believe in that. Comprehension only temporary. After 1 hour, you're talking, you're laughing, you're drinking, you're eating chicken, marinating, whatever. We are praying, we are laughing, we're showing it football. The alien likes football, it likes Arsenal. Bas, we're on good terms. No, I'm joking. But the point is that comprehension, I don't think this is anything that should be anything. Leave it. Throw this one out of the village. Second point, and that disclosure could shatter society itself. As I said, from before last week to 30 years, I always thought this would make sense because it was coming to put humanity in a place where we dawn to the truth. But then I came to the realization that, what do you mean by shattering of society? What exactly would you... So for example, you'd say it would affect religion, it would affect science, it would affect... But look, here's the thing. Okay, so I see an alien, we meet an alien, or I get an alien broadcast. I'm not stopping to go to church. for me, myself. I'm not stopping to pray. I'm not. I have no issues in praying. I'll pray. Why? Because that's what makes me happy. That's what gives me faith, gives me hope. Alien would come or not come, I would still do it. Now you'd say, no, but you see, Anton, that's you. Somebody else will feel, they'll ask questions, and then they'll say, okay, my gardener, Gitonga, he'll find out aliens exist. He's from Machakos. He doesn't give a shit whether aliens exist or not. He'll just go have his nice beer, go to bed, wake up in the morning and cut the grass. Whether the aliens are there or they are not there, it makes no difference to him. Only difference is, will it make the grass cutting cheaper or expensive? That's it. That's all that. Will I pay for him cutting my grass? Yes, bas. Same will be to the rest of a majority of people who are not concerned with the alien topic. The average guy on the street, he will still take out his trash, he will still pay his taxes, nothing will change. Now you'll say, no, you see, Antonio, you're thinking first level. We need to think bigger. We need to think about religion. It'll affect religion. That means Jesus was fake. It means tax paying is fake. We don't have to use money anymore. Okay, let's assume that was the case. So what am I supposed to do? Shatter society. How am I going to shatter society? I'm going to the street to throw stones. Who am I throwing the stones to? Because guess what? The policeman I'm throwing the stones to is also a Christian and a Muslim. The leader that I'm complaining that I'm having issues with my taxes, he also pays taxes. He also woke up in the system. It's not like he woke up and invented the system. So if I go to the streets and throw stones, who am I throwing the stones to? Who am I, you get what I'm saying? It makes, like, we should all be going to throw stones on the planet of, Aldebaran. But now we're throwing stones in our own planet. Who are we throwing the stones to? We are all victims. Okay? We are all victims. There's no way we could shatter society itself, because we are all going to realize, oh wait, we were lied to. That's all that will happen. Okay, so you'll say, no, but you see, governments will feel oppressed and then they'll want to attack and have war. No. No government, no human being will want war. Leaders will want war. Generals will want war. But not the guy on the street. The guy on the street just wants answers. We only want a good beer, Netflix and chill, and good health and happiness. If there's any shattering of society, this will be caused only by one person, our leaders, who feel that they need to deserve answers and want to create chaos. But general guy won't have any, neither be here nor there. Let's assume we go and we say, we tell or argue to the priest that, fuck you, you didn't tell me that religion was fake. I'm like, dude, the priest will be like, dude, me also, I'm in the same boat. So what are you argue with me for? Why are you shouting at me? Me, I woke up in the morning, I found out this news. Why are you shouting at me? So everybody goes shout at the Pope. Then the Pope is like, dude, me, I didn't know. Me even woke up in the morning, I found the system the way you found the system. So what is this shattering? So all this shattering of society itself and causing collapse is madness, is bullshit. It's nonsense. This is what an alien would say humans would do, but not what a human would do. For example, I'm going to say I'm going to cause a collapse of society. How will I do that? Like me, I'm in my room now, I'm in my sitting room. I find out the aliens are real. I need to be very creative to find out a way of how I'm going to go to Twitter and complain. We were lied to. Brother, we were all lied to. So who are you complaining to? You can only fight a person who there's an opposition, but there's no opposition. So who do you fight? The aliens. The aliens are the ones who came and told you, dude. Even as we came, we found your system. We're just telling you that this is how things work. Long story short, This is, I think, what you call a fallacy, an assumption of what you think things can happen, but they technically cannot happen. Maybe one or two people will get angry, maybe a few hundred people will go insane, but they'll get healed. Because why? Reality will dawn on us. Oh, by the way, this is it. But you can't say that the whole of humanity can't learn the truth because we are going to collapse. Think about your gardener, your bus driver. Think about your person, your watchman. Think about the ordinary guy, your accountant. How will your accountant cause society to collapse? AI has more threat to us than us to ourselves. Because in the morning we need to eat. In the morning we need to pay rent. In the morning we need to throw out our trash. So at the end of the day, this is nonsense. Massive fallacies, garbage, nonsense should be thrown out of the village.